Welcome to I Learned a Thing in the Bathroom from Dollar Shave Club, where we explain something very complicated in mere minutes to occupy your brain while you shave.
In this edition, we'll be talking about the grossest things that are actually good for you, as explained by someone who sounds smart because he's British.
We all know that there's an inverse relationship between how much we like something and how good it is for us. Raw broccoli, for example, is packed with vitamins and antioxidants, but it tastes like a mouldy box of old shoes. But there are much, much more disgusting things out there that, according to scientists, are actually pretty good for your health.
What kind of stuff are we talking about here? Kale? Pumpkins? Seaweed?
How about eating your own boogers?
How about you get the out of here right now?
As revolting as the practice is, a recent study from the American Society of Microbiology suggests it's actually useful for your immune system. That's because your boogers contain salivary mucins, which can help to form barriers that protect against cavity-causing bacteria.
But what about the fact that people who pick their nose and eat it are godless animals that deserve to be shot into space inside a trash can?
Well, that's not really something the study went into in any depth. Hey, talking of inserting mucus into our bodies... Did you know that slug slime could be the next big advancement in surgical technology? Researchers from Harvard found that the goo secreted by Europe's dusky Aryan slug was 3 times stronger than any current medical adhesive, and it excels at sticking 2 damp surfaces together, something that's vital for surgeons and normally very tricky to accomplish. It also has shock-absorbing properties that would help to stop a wound from pulling apart. A refined version of the gunk has already been successfully tested on pig hearts, and it may not be long before it oozes into an operating theatre near you.
You say all this like it is somehow a good thing.
It's the future of medicine. Although, interestingly, some historical medical treatments are finding new supporters too. The use of maggots to treat flesh wounds, for example. Using the little wrigglers to eat away the rotten flesh in and around a wound to prevent gangrene was standard practice for centuries. And as of 2004, the FDA has once again approved the practice for helping remove necrotic tissue from various wounds and ulcers. In many cases, it's the most efficient and speedy way to do it.
I am about to efficiently and speedily lose my lunch.
Talking of bugs and lunch, eating insects has long been recommended by the United Nations as the simplest way to solve global hunger and global warming. Since rearing cattle is both costly and extremely bad for the environment, many scientists advise that humanity's only hope may be devouring our 6-legged friends. Crickets, in fact, have been touted as a form of superfood, being 60% protein, packed with vitamins, and using vastly fewer resources to produce.
Can we stop talking about putting bugs inside of us?
Sure. Let's talk about putting a stranger's feces inside us instead. It might sound nasty, but for those suffering from a lack of healthy gut bacteria, the stuff that helps you digest your food, having a stranger's, poop introduced to your colon is the most effective way of repopulating your intestinal flora. The good news is that this happens via a colonoscopy, so it's not going in your mouth at least.
And the really good news is that this show is over, so I can go and scrub out my ears with bleach.
Tune in next time for more I Learned a Thing in the Bathroom. And in the meantime, head to dollarshaveclub.com for more podcasts and a big old pile of grooming products.